So yeah, we've got dual. Man, I hope my mic isn't muted for the last 40 minutes. I'll bet you it was. I'll bet you nobody said anything. Yep, second FX aid. This guy. ADAC Systems Stereo Discrete Mixer. Yeah, I mean, there were a couple people in here and nobody said anything. I mean, it's my own stupid fault, but like, next to the Weston is a Blue Lantern noise generator module. And then coming, hopefully, Friday is going to be the ADAC T Networks. It's like a 4-voice synthesized percussion module, essentially. So that'll be kind of cool. Let's just listen to white noise and see what this sounds like first. Hear it already. Had this cable like perfectly wound through the knurlies here. There we go. Just needs a little slack. Okay, so it makes white noise, but see, it also does low pass white noise. High pass. And I don't know what that is. It has an in medium high. So it has a gate and it has an output and like a trigger out. I don't know anything really about this module. Pulse out. Okay, so now then the question is, if we give it a gate, what's it gonna do? So let's give it a gate here. I would think that the jack expanders here, these things should just be putting out triggers. But it's not doing it. Okay. Just gave it a clock signal. It's not really. Okay. Short end. Okay. So these are matched inputs to outputs, right? So if we the gate. Okay, so gate goes to trigger, it looks like. So that's interesting. This then looks like it is the just Blue Lantern noise generator. Oh yeah, and then it's got converters. So it looks to me like it is a pulse input and then a trigger out. So a gate to trigger, and then this is a wave folder. Oh. Interesting. Okay, and then it has a pulse out. I don't know if that's going to be different. It is different. So what's the deal? What is the output? Nothing. Okay. So what I really should do is go output of the wave. Okay, that's like a lot of noise. It's really what. And then throw a sine wave into it. Okay, pure sine is this. And then the wave folder is that. Now, if we give it a pulse, that's not the right thing. Okay. So it's just like preset wave folder, essentially. Okay, I mean, that's usable, right? It's a thing that... yeah, I got that. I got a... got a little 4-channel stereo mixer, ADAC. I got a second FX aid. Then we'll have the DAC T networks here, hopefully Friday, slot in, which still gives me a big old honking space right here. Like, if I need to do something with that space, thinking another stereo filter. So then it's a matter of, you know, shuffle it in that spot. Space. The T networks will fit perfectly right here. It's already stuff. Power connect. Lurking. Yeah, it's the 104. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Then maybe what would be the best be to maybe use my aids as my sends. I do like to the black hole. Yeah, and then it's going to be really close to the dot sequencer and then this mixer right here. So speaking of the dot sequencer, I want to fire up a quick little like Euclidean note percussion. And just grab a couple samples. Here's trigger 1. Here's trigger 2. It's into mixer. Play around with. This has, interestingly enough, it has oh, doesn't. Oh, that's really weird. What I was looking at had little trim pots in each of these channels that had set for like extra gain, and this doesn't have that. So I'm assuming that means that they in one left. output for. What is this? Left output. So left and right outputs. So we'll just go input number 1. Throw this guy into input 4, which is separate and has an extra soft clip circuit, which is sort of cool. So now some sounds. Let's see here. It's percussion. It's fine. Channel, same thing. Synth bit. Okay. So left and right. So I'm going to run this into just a stereo channel. See what these guys, see what's happening. Nothing. No, master outputs. Okay, let's just listen to this kick drum for a second. So, soft clipping on. That's a hell of a lot of noise. But that is a lot of boost. That's for sure. So I'm all in favor of that. Really makes me want to do is send a trigger to the kick-all. Instead of putting that on input 4, put the kick-all. Put 4. Damn. Okay. So it's got like 3 switches for gain levels. So you can go kind of nuts. Oh, man, that's nasty. That's cool as hell. All right, so this is input 1, input 2. How come I'm not getting anything? What's your deal? Oh, because that's input 3. This is input 2. Wow, listen to that noise. Crushing the hell out of those. Okay, Now, it's also got a feedback control. Are you ready for this? Destruction! So it's got a noise gate. And a mixer feedback. So it's a really interesting little mixer. Like, that's nasty. Now, I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds like a frickin' 60 hertz light hum. Just try it in a different channel here. See if that changes it. I don't think it's supposed to be, no. No, but I'll be completely honest. My my power situation here is, let's say, less than ideal. The number of outlets and circuits in this place is very, very minimal. And so having a ground loop here does not shock me. And yet I have not had any issues up until this point. So it might be that this thing is just giving it so much friggin' gain that the noise finally comes out. But like, this is the kick-all, which normally I have to run through a VCA and crank all the way up just to get sound. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't really shock me much. It would annoy me. But honestly, it's probably something that you're really never going to notice. Like, I have a feeling that if I put a bunch of percussion into the thing and just, like, let it loose. Guessing. Oh, look at that. It's coming from the sample drum. Clearly going to have to read the manual on this thing. That, and just turn the master output down. Like, I've got the master pretty high up, and I don't have the inputs high, so... see, that's a lot more realistic. I mean, they say that this has a lot of character. So, like, listening to it now, like, I don't hear that noise. Unless input levels are turned down pretty far. And then the master is way up. So I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, so today is entirely about fucking around, just making some strange sounds. So you're expecting a giant work of art today. Well, on any. Don't be disappointed. Hovering right at 0 dB. Hey, Ian. Yeah, I got some new toys. Okay. Enough of that. It's like I'm playing tuned frogs, and it's. I don't know. I haven't put any effects programs on the new FX8, so I'm assuming defaults are there. Turn the soft clipping up all the way. Interesting. That the chorus gives it a or flange, whatever that is. some reverb there. Tape delay. Hey, Chris. We are right now testing the limits of the soft clipping of this little 8-act mixer, and it's kind of nuts. So, and then it's got this feedback gate. Turns everything just naughty. Yeah, that it is. Well, I'll tell you what, like, even if all I do with this is put a kick drum through it, like, listen to how good this sounds now. Stereo chorus there. That's harsh, man. Funny, but harsh. So this has a gate in it, and it controls like mixer feedback, and it's wild. Hand control. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing a huge amount today. I just put in 3 new modules. So that required basically removing almost all of these 2 rows and completely rearranging everything. Crawling inside of my case and licking the power leads and dying. And then I resurrected myself with a banana. Finished up what I do. It was cray. or something. But yeah, this is a really intriguing little thing right here. This little stereo mixer guy. That's really, really interesting. It's like potent as hell. And I like it. It's like secret sauce kind of thing. Power of potassium compels you. So yeah, I got a second FX aid. I got this little mixer guy right here. And then we have this, which is a noise module, which is kind of cool. So, like, let's do something with Let's do a thing. I'm going to go mid-pass white noise going through low-pass gate. Then what we can do is just trigger that with something. What it needs to be. About and then we could just stick that into input 3. Wow. Oh. High pass. Well, that's interesting. Like, listen to the difference. That's just by turning up the input gain. So I think it's actually, you hit a certain point. I think they said if you go past the middle, if you go past noon, then you're just cranking gain and adding distortion. Yeah. And I still hear a little like angry, like 60 hertz hum kind of weird noise, but I think it's just putting so much friggin' gain through everything. That's with the soft clipper on the way, all the way up, but then turning the feedback and the gate control up about halfway. So if you turn it all the way up, sounds like it's doing is almost like an envelope follower noise gate. And then you turn it up so far, it's just gone. It cuts everything out. Like noon, and then here it is with the soft clipping off. So that's just gross. But with it on, that's kind of nice. So, yeah, that's kind of cool. And I think along with it is just the potential for not only mayhem, but like saving mixer channels, number one. So if I put drums or if I use that T-Networks, please, Friday, and go into this thing, and then have like a kick drum on channel 4 and stuff, well, now I've just got a single stereo channel instead of like 3 or 4. So I think that at the very least is a good. I like the color on it though, really do. Like, I'll be honest, the dual drive distortion that I have above this, it's not awesome. Like, here, okay, we'll put all the gain at mid, turn off the soft clipping, no feedback, and then put 1, put 2. Okay. Okay, never mind. That sounds actually really, really awesome. I'm just gonna say. Just a little bit of drive and a decent amount of gain. It's almost nothing. So, like, okay, that's a thing. That's a thing that can be done pretty easily, since it's also right there. I'm a little bit curious here. Output of this guy. Let's just bring this straight into a channel. So that's just hitting a low pass gate. We could do instead do a really quick envelope. So between this and the 100 grit, we have and the dual drive and even the FX8, I have a lot more possibilities of just like destructive gross sound, which I'm kind of excited about. So yeah, color mixer is a good place to put way to say it. Just All right. So, what I'm thinking... I would like to get another attenuator module. Either attenuator or attenuverter. Dual or like a quad. Something like that. So that might be a good thing to put in this particular slot also. Okay, enough of that. Alright. Instead, one more little thing here. For a nice stereo chorus. I'm guessing, because I don't know what's on this thing. I'm gonna have to load up new programs and... wild. Well, that's really cool. That's a lot of fun. Even for tonal stuff, that actually sounded better than it did with the drums. Well, we'll see with the T networks. I think the T networks will be a good test for that, since they're like really odd little pure synthesizer-y tones that are just like. It is the ADAC. Still can't read it. The type so. The ADAC 713? Jesus, I have to take a picture and zoom. Yeah. It's the 713 stereo discrete mixer. So, yeah, I'd recommend. That's really cool. I was just going to get a generic submixer, and I was like, I like ADAC. I can't see building an entire ADAC system because some of their stuff is like, it's a little weird. They have a granular processor, but it's like 3 R bars. It's fucking massive. And it doesn't, it's just not. It's interesting, it's different, it's not like the others, but it's for the size. But a lot of their stuff I really dig. I'm getting a lot of their stuff in. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Else, I think that might be, yeah. But yeah, cool stuff. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it for today, and yeah, it's been an hour and a half. Thought it was going to be a quick one, but yeah, I saw that. I don't know. It lacked interest. And there's a million little mixers out there floating around. It's just like all in what you're looking for and stuff. So I thought as far as boost and signal boost and stuff like you have on this, control over like the fourth channel is a dedicated mono, and it has like its own. I guess it has have their own gain circuits and stuff built in. So yeah, pull the knob, turn the knob past new, starts adding. It's like constant. So some really crunchy, gritty stuff. And then I got to make sure that I configure that X8 here too. So in fact, I might just do that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, so far I'm pretty happy with this too. It's just, will I be able to use it like as a nice clean thing, or is it like, oh, anything you put in here is going to sound like you blended it with some mud? See what happens. But either way, T Networks is going in right there. I have this big old honk of space right up to put something. If I can find another, like something like the Ikari, like an HP stereo filter, and then space left over, dual continue. That'd be nice to have. Maybe I'm just doing it all wrong. Just get another sloths and stop talking about it. See then again. So, anyways, I digress. Y'all Friday night.